So in today's lesson we're going to take one of the classics of magic and make it smaller. Today you will learn the famous not cut and restored rope trick, but the cut and restored string trick. Welcome back to Magic Peter's School of Magic.
Who's the guy who's full of fun? Magic Peter. Who's the guy who's number one? Magic Peter. Who's the guy to make us laugh?
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I present to you a trick using a length of string, a straw and a pair of scissors. I place the string inside the straw. Now this is quite tricky, so bear with me as I thread the string through. Okay, there we go. So the string is now threaded through the straw. Okay, now I'm going to bend the straw in half, make sure the string is in there, and now I'm going to cut through the straw and the string. And yet amazingly, the string is unharmed. Ladies and gentlemen, the amazing cut and restored string. So, how did I do that? Any ideas? Well, the string is quite normal, the scissors are quite normal, and the straw, it starts off quite normal. Now, I've got a plastic straw here. We've had these straws for donkey's years. We should recycle them and get some paper ones, because to be honest, paper straws are better. Because in order to fix or prepare the straw for this trick, you need to be able to flatten the middle of it, and with a plastic straw it sort of springs back up all the time. So if you get a paper straw, so much better. Now this is the bit where you need, if you're not happy or comfortable using scissors, this is the bit where you need mum, dad or a grown-up to help, because what you need to do, can you see what I'm doing here? Actually, let me just zoom the camera in a bit closer for you. Okay, hopefully you can see a bit better now. So we've got a straw. We have to squash the straw in the middle, and this is why paper straws are actually better, because when you squash them, they stay squashed, as the plastic ones spring out a little bit. But anyway, now this is quite tricky, and it will be very easy to cut yourself. So if you're not comfortable and experienced and happy using scissors, go and get a grown-up to do this for you, because you have to cut out of the middle. You have to cut a little sort of D shape, like that. And when you open it up, give it a little squeeze to reform the shape of the straw. You've got a hole in the middle, like that. Okay, can you actually see that? Let me just check the camera and see that you can see that. Yes, good. Okay, so I'll move it back here a bit so you can see it properly. So there you go. So there is the hole you've cut in the back of the straw. Now, while you're doing the trick, you always keep that side with the hole in it facing away from the audience. You always keep that facing towards you. If you can't see that hole, that means you must be showing it to the audience and the trick's gone wrong. Okay? So keep it facing away from the audience. So take your piece of string. This is how you actually do the trick. Take your piece of string, thread it through the straw gently until it comes out of the other end. Okay, like that. Until it's about, the straw's about halfway along the string. Okay, so thread the string through the straw like that, and then say you're going to bend the straw in half, which you do, like so. Give it a bit of a squeeze. Now, always keep this fold in this orientation, okay? Don't turn the straw like this so the audience can see between the straws. And I'll explain why, because if you give this string a little bit of a pull, can you see where the string is now? Can you see that? The string's not up here where we're going to cut the straw. The string has actually been pulled into that slot that we cut, and it's down here now. So keep the folded straw facing in that direction. Then simply say to the audience, I'm now going to cut through the straw and the string. And make sure, can you see? Make sure that you go above the string and just cut through the straw. Hold the cut ends like that so they don't spring open, because in theory the string is just below that cut. And then you simply say, by the power of magic, supersonic sausages, amazingly the string remains unharmed. And that is the cut and restored string trick. Quietly put your cut straws either in your pocket or in your magic box if you've got a magic box. Put the scissors and the string. You can give the string out to be examined if you want, because obviously you haven't cut it, so there's no knots or glue or anything on it. It's just a piece of string. Put your scissors away and go on to your next trick, the cut and restored string trick. So there you go, the cut and restored string trick, the cut and restored rope trick, a classic of magic made smaller so you can carry it around in your pockets. Just a piece of string, straw that you've cunningly prepared beforehand, and a pair of scissors. There you go. Now, I don't say this often enough. Magic is meant to be fun. Okay? If you present your magic tricks to your audience with the sort of attitude that makes them feel as though they're being tricked, they won't be having much fun. So try and join in the fun of the trick. Say, look, it's amazing. I've got this straw, I've got this string. I thread the string through the straw. I bend the straw in half. I cut through the straw and the string, and yet, somehow, the string remains unharmed. Don't say, look what I did, aren't I clever? Because people immediately think that you're telling them that they aren't clever. Okay? So magic should be fun. The other thing is, don't tell people how you do your tricks. No matter how much they ask you, no matter how much they offer to bribe you with sweets or money, don't tell them. Because the whole point of magic is that it's meant to be mysterious. If you tell people how the tricks are done, then they won't feel entertained anymore. They just feel tricked. They'll see the tricks as being a puzzle that they have to work out, rather than just being something amazing and entertaining and fun. Okay? If you've got any questions, drop them onto Facebook for me or send me an email. All my details are on my website. And I'll see you tomorrow for another trick in Magic Peter's School of Magic. See you tomorrow.
Who's the guy who's full of fun?